What up, YouTube? It is your girl Khazimla.M, and I'm back again with another reaction video. Today we are going to be reacting to a video titled "The Real Performative Males." Now, I just picked this one really. Nothing special about it. I just picked it. So today we're going to be reacting to that, and make sure you like, subscribe, comment your favorite part, your least favorite part, and make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok so you can send me video recommendations y'all want me to react to, bruh. Without further ado, let's get to it, bye.
We are being lied to. The other day I was thinking, which is something I don't usually do. All over the internet we're seeing the term performative male. You know, like this guy we looked at once? Yeah, back in 2025 we called them pick me boys. And to be honest, these guys don't even deserve the hate they get. And I know that's hypocritical, but it's true. There they are, just putting on a bit of a show to try and crack someone. I know it's a bit insincere, but look, we all do that, don't we? When I was 13, I remember tapping my phone screen so that it would reveal that I was listening to Justin Bieber, so that the girl sitting next to me on the school bus would think I'm different from all the other boys. Because yes, feminism. No, I don't want to fucking hear about No Not November. What about No Discharge December? That's disgusting. This led me
really
to an
disgusting.
epiphany. These aren't the performative males.
Okay.
These are the performative males. Very different, but not really. Sound crazy? I know it doesn't. And I know that as soon as I said that, you're like, oh my god, you're actually completely right. Because it makes so much sense. It actually does. A performative male refers to a man who adopts a progressive, sensitive, or woke aesthetic to gain approval, often with a focus on performative displays of feminism and emotional sensitivity rather than genuine belief. This concept, popularized on social media, includes characteristics like drinking matcha, carrying tote bags with dolls, wearing specific fashion, and performing other socially correct behaviors to appeal to a specific group, often young women. Now, I'm going to change that definition because I fucking hate it. A performative male is someone who presents any characteristic to appeal to any particular specific group, okay? It doesn't have to be young women, and it doesn't have to be woke, correct, progressive, feminist beliefs. It doesn't, okay? Because, for example, what if the specific group you're trying to appeal to is the red pill space? Because if you're appealing to the red pill space, adopting feminist views is gonna get you about as far as bloody Stephen Hawking in a swimming pool. Oh, too soon? Oh, well, maybe you came too soon. You probably didn't even apologize either, because you're a piece of shit, man. Ah, sorry, I'm on a mad one today. I've been at work for 10 hours. I'm feeling a bit spacey, so forgive me if it's all over the place. I'm talking about the likes of Andrew Tate, Luke Belmar, all the alpha males we looked at. No, this week I'm not calling them gay. I'm sorry if that's what you wanted. I apologize. It's basically anything that's really showboatery, where I look at it and I'm like, how come this is not considered performative, but this is, okay? It's literally exactly the same. It's two wings of the same bird. There you go. That was cold. Both can be seen as inauthentic because, let's be honest, you don't own that fucking supercar. And both of them, of course, you're trying to get attention from a specific group. One group is trying to get attention off young women. One group is trying to get attention off young men. Yeah, now you tell me which one's the gay one. The irony is that the red pill, the actual performative people we're talking about today, or I'm talking about today, the irony is that they probably hate everything that the kind of perceived performative males speak about. How ironic is that? Now, in true Michael Paloma fashion, I'm gonna open this video with a piece of content that I have nothing to do with. So this is obviously a picture of the prime example of what I'm talking about. Yes, there's a stitch attached to it. Ignore it because he's probably saying all the stuff that I'm about to say, and I'm gonna claim it as my own, like a true commentary YouTuber. I don't know the origin of this picture, but I can imagine that it's just...
Yeah? Yeah?
the frame of one of those videos where it's like POV drop shipping worked out or some shit, okay? Again, who are they attracting? Young men. Because young men look at that, they see the hair, they see the fucking bod, they see the cigar, they see the drink, they see the laptop, they see the view, and they think, I want that. I want that. Okay, Michael, he's kind of flexing, but how is that performative? Okay, well, I'll tell you. All these videos where it's like POV, drop shipping worked out or something or whatever, aside from the buy my course bullshit, do you know what it also is? It's also, please
give me your approval. Please tell me how sick I am.
no different from, oh, please tell me how in touch I am with my emotions because I'm reading feminist literature like the other side of performative males, okay? It's no different. Okay, so that's one, okay? Seeking approval, because look at this. Look at this. This picture doesn't even make any sense. You're standing next to a pool, you've got a drink in one hand, and you're holding your laptop with the other one.
How is he typing with that laptop? Wow, Khazimla. My English card has been declining so much these days, bro. Well, you can tell schools are closed. But really though, how is he typing? Because he's got the drink this side, cigar in his mouth. Well, his mouth wasn't going to do anything anyways, but he got the drink this side, laptop this side. Is he typing like... or is he like... Because since he's holding it... I think we can all tell that pose was specifically for the picture. He wasn't doing any work. Specifically, just stood up to go take the picture. That's it.
Hell, are you moving your hand to do anything on that laptop in this picture?
Yes.
You have ran out of hands, my friend. This picture or this video was clearly taken for the sole purpose of garnering attention from people. That's the only way. What are you doing on that laptop? Watching porn? That's the only fucking option I'll accept. Now, also, I'm no cigar expert. The only cigar I've ever smoked was in Tenerife, and the cigar cost about £2. So, you know, I'm really not on the same wavelength with whatever this guy's trying to get. But I can tell you also can't really smoke the cigar because you do have to take it out to, you know, whatever. And don't act like you're all cool and can do it with no fucking hands, you know, one of these. I don't believe it, because you look too goofy with the fucking laptop and the drink to make me think you're capable of that. And the thing is, I've got to give him credit, because this is a sick shot. Look at the composition that's gone into forming this frame. But it makes no sense. That's how I know it's insincere. Insincere, check. Garnering attention, check. Yep, checks out, sir. It's performative. Thank you. Like this video if you agree that this is performative, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Now I've got a question for the girls, actually. Yes, I know there are girls on my channel. Let's just look at the stereotypical performative male, you know, out in public, drinking his matcha, reading his book about periods or whatever. Does that shit actually work? Like, does it work? Does it make you more likely to notice said person, or does it in straight away read off as insincere? Like, which one is it? Because this shit works like you wouldn't fucking believe. Look at Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is a prime example of being a performative male. My honest opinion on Andrew Tate, push aside all the allegations of horrible stuff, let's just pretend he's a completely innocent man, just for the context. He is not an alpha male. No. Do you know what he is? He's a fucking drama queen. That's...
I found out a few days ago watching a video that the concept or the term alpha does not exist. Like some guy basically studied wolves, and then he said and he was like, okay, so an alpha is a wolf that, you know, has to fight to become the one on top. But in reality, an alpha just like mates with one of the females and then becomes a dad and then becomes an alpha, like that. So basically, alpha males are just dads, you know? So if your dad is around, he's an alpha, basically. Yeah. So all of these guys calling themselves alpha males, they're not alpha males. They're not alpha males. They're not. Because, you know, and I think this is weird. You know how they call themselves alpha males, but all of them don't have kids except for Andrew Tate. Don't have kids, don't have wives, but that's how an alpha male, according to the guy who brought the word alpha, according to him, that's how you become an alpha male. All of them don't have kids. So they're all not alphas. Like, they're all just a bunch of guys, really, that are using the word alpha wrong. Crazy, right? I guess you could say, I don't know.
What Andrew is to me.
You need to burn out. You need to push yourself to the absolute limit. You need to go so balls to the wall that you can't even breathe anymore. Then you learn about yourself. Then you learn about life. And most importantly, then you start to get somewhere.
What color is your Bugatti? I'm not gonna lie though, but like, let's just be honest, bro. Like, this nigga was one of the like cool guys. Like I used to laugh at this. Me and my friend, right? I remember I had a friend Abdullah in primary school, and when Andrew was popping, me and my friend would be like, middle of a conversation, if me and him are disagreeing with each other, he just looked at me and like, what color is your Bugatti? And I'm like, the same color as yours, nigga. Bro, I remember this guy, he used to like solve every argument. With me and Abdullah, we used to solve every argument using that, what color is your Bugatti? What color is your Samsung? And then he'll just be like, nigga, what color is your iPhone? And then my mouth is shut for a few seconds, and then I'm like, what color is your R&T's iPhone, nigga? Yeah! Because I did not have an iPhone. I did not have an iPhone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or I'd be like, what color is your Air Force? And he's like, oh, what color is your Barcelona shirt? And now I'm like, ah, fuck. I'm losing. But like, hey man, I won a lot of arguments with that what color is your whatever thing, bro. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what this guy did. Like, I'm so behind on the Andrew Tate thing. I don't know what he did. I don't even know these allegations. Last time I checked, he was going to prison. For what? I don't know. Then next thing I know, he's got a crazy haircut. He got his hair growing. He's got like what do you call that thing, bro? Is it the widow's peak? I don't know, bro. His hair like shaped like Vegeta or something, bro. Shit. But yeah, I never hated this guy. No, and he has the best cars too.
In my opinion, the man that Andrew Tate fans believe Andrew Tate is would never facilitate an edit. Someone who is so strong and within their masculinity and rich and important and has no time for any bullshit would never catch himself being in an edit. I think that an edit, the concept of an edit, by the way, I love edits, okay, I'm not trashing on them, but the concept of an edit to like a proper masculine macho man who the Andrew Tate fans believe Andrew Tate is, they just don't go together. Andrew Tate's a drama queen. He's an attention whore. Andrew Tate is a whore, Jesus. And attention is his daddy. Okay, I said it. The thing I find funniest about the whole red pill space and the movement and the whole kind of, you know, Andrew Tate, edit, podcast clip, cool music in the background, all these kind of shots of smoking the cigar, and it's really cinematic. Number one thing I find funniest about that is that I cannot believe that they took something so feminine and made them think that it's masculine. That's my biggest kind of gripe about the whole kind. It's like, you think you're an alpha male? This is the...
I can say that this is like... Bro, it was good marketing because... people know him. Bro, you had people who don't even like... Don't have anything to do with Red Pill. Knowing him and The Matrix. Like, it was good marketing for his thing. Where was it? Hustlers University. It was great marketing for his thing. You know, he made a lot of money. He must have made a lot of money off that shit, bro. So, you could call it dramatic. You could call it girly. But he got money. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's the goal with them. Like, that's their goal with everything they do. They might say, oh, this, and that is too feminine, it's too girly. And then do it. But because they know it's going to get more views, they just do it anyways and get the money. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they gotta get that bag.
Girliest shit ever, dude. And obviously, I think that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Men can be into stuff that's more feminine. Women can be into stuff that's like... That's not my problem here. My problem is that they'll use this medium to talk about how men should be masculine tradition, that women are inferior, this, that, and the other. And the way they do it is by doing, like, in my opinion, feminine things. like edits and pictures and making stuff look cool and cinematic. Those are feminine things to me because it's artistic. You know, the irony is crazy. The irony is beautiful. I remember
But,
way
like,
back when I started this
though,
channel when I looked at like
I don't agree when you say artistic because when you say something that's artistic is girly or you say something that's artistic is feminine, I like to disagree because majority of painters back in the day, and I mean back in the day, Leonardo da Vinci type shit, were males. So art has no gender. Art has no gender, and you could be a guy or a girl, and you could paint, you could make music. I mean, we have R&B singers, you know what I'm saying? We got guys speaking about, you know, how they want to undress bitches and shit, and we got girls talking about how they want to be undressed. It does not have gender. When art is art. Art is your creativity, how creative you are. And I understand he's talking about just like Instagram and videos and, you know, editing videos, but like when he speaks about the art thing, I just have to say, yeah, that has nothing to do with gender. It's a thing of am I touching my chin so much? It's a thing of really just a thing of your creativity. If someone feels like they want to express their creativity by using the colors pink and purple, you're gonna call them gay? I don't think so. It's just their creativity, you know what I'm saying? If Leonardo da Vinci painted a man instead of Mona Lisa, would you say that he was gay? No, he was just painting portraits. You know what I'm saying? But he loved his wife, so it's not the point. The point is creativity just has nothing to do. Art has nothing to do with gender and feminism.
It's kind of like the red pill influencer, and it was him kind of making some text on the post that said like a woman that can't cook is like a man who can't fight. And this guy was like a nobody, by the way. He was like an Andrew Tate wannabe. And I was highlighting the fact that as if you're saying that whilst in the background you're doing like a catwalk. Are you fucking not even self-aware of what you're doing? That's what I mean when I say it's performative. You've told someone to film you walking down a street so you can use it to overlay your kind of sexist ideology on the front. That's what I mean. I really hope in this video when I edit this that I'm explaining this clearly, but like, do you guys not think it's like the same? Like these two things are the same. Okay, here we have another Andrew Tate reel. Okay, he's walking out of the hotel with a beautiful girl. There's clearly a camera behind him and Andrew Tate knows that, and the fact he's allowing that shows that he isn't as masculine as he thinks he is. He's getting into a supercar. Bang, overlay edits of boxing. Like this reel doesn't even make any sense other than just appealing to like the male fantasy. Oh my god, he's got a hot girl and he's in a Ferrari, and whilst he's doing all of that, he's thinking about beating people up. God, that's a real man. Performative. He's a pick-me. Andrew Tate is the biggest pick-me on the internet. Just because it's not picked by women doesn't mean that it's not a pick-me, guys. Yeah, he's just like the rest of us. Can't we all just get along? No, we can't. They must all die. Right, here's a random one. Be a man. Okay, just straight up be a man. Be a man, just be a man. Oh, right, he's gonna explain what that means, okay? Work too much. Don't sleep enough. I love how the first two tips are just like, make your life worse. Be a man. Get depressed. Dress better than everyone in the room. That's a good one. Okay, I agree with that one. And hate electric cars.
That's weird.
Dude, you can't fucking make a reel saying be a man, hate electric cars, when you just set up a camera on a street and just posed for a bit. Those two things are oxymorons, which we all know are for fucking morons. Be the man who doesn't apologize for ambition. Work like it's survival. Sleep when you've earned it. Outdress every room you walk into. And yes, keep your engines loud. And yes, keep your penises small. In my head canon, the louder your engine is, the smaller your penis probably is. At least in my head canon. And yes, I would like a car with a loud engine, but I'm an anomaly. Again, guys.
My nigga. My brother. Why you think about penises? Run that back. Maybe I didn't hear him right? Maybe I...
Smaller your penis probably is. And yes, keep your penises small. In my head canon, the louder your engine is, the smaller your penis probably is. At least in my headcanon. And
his
yes, I would
headcanon.
like a car with a loud engine, but I'm an anomaly. Again, guys, I just want to put these two videos next to each other just to prove they are the same, just to hammer my point home. And if it's clear to you, then just comment and tell me to stop and that you get it. And I will see this a week later after I've finished recording this video. Also, dude, please practice what you preach, because you say dress better than everyone in the room, and yet you've just put on the most like basic fit ever, okay? Just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's good. I call this fit an 8-year-old's vision of a businessman. And if your outfit is being like envisioned by an 8-year-old, then you're probably not outdressing like even an 8-year-old, to be honest. Also, telling people to like hate electric cars when you probably jump at the opportunity to suck Elon Musk's cock is really interesting. It's a very interesting little dynamic you presented, because that's definitely the reality with these blokes. Just interrupting to remind you to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. On with the bullshit. Okay,
Like
now
and
look
subscribe,
at
my
this
nigga.
interesting video. Life after learning the Finger Blast 3000, and it's just a guy in a bed in like a boxing gown with like 8 girls in his bed. You ain't slick, bro.
What? The finger.
You posted that with boys on your mind. And no, I'm not calling you gay, but like you posted
Finger Blast
that
3000.
with men on your mind.
Wow.
As in, the boys will think this is really cool. You did. Who else were you thinking about when you clicked post? It wasn't the girls. It wasn't the girls you paid to be in your bed. It wasn't. It was boys. It was 14-year-old boys. Performativism is just as cringe on both sides, and it's cringe on this side because you posted a video with loads of girls in your bed whilst thinking about 14-year-old boys.
Weird.
That's embarrassing, man.
That sounds so weird.
That's embarrassing. I'm just pointing out the actual intentions behind all of these posts that are like, oh, that looks cool. It's like, no, it's not. If you're really good at fingering girls to the point where 8 of them want to be in your bed, round of applause. Really, that's really impressive. Okay, I'm not being sarcastic. That's awesome. Great, good for you. That sounds like you're winning in life. But the fact that you had to put this set together and tell your cameraman to just roll for a few seconds. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the part where I'm like, oh. When I actually think about it, this is just embarrassing. The post might have looked cool to 14-year-old boys, but the way you set it up was probably the uncoolest thing of all time. Okay, I'll show you what it was probably like. Hey, Emily, if you lay there, Marcy, if you... Actually, no, you know what? You lay with Emily, but no, don't lay down, okay? Like, lay down and pretend you're asleep. Pretend I've just given you a really epic orgasm, okay? You just pretend you're really tired, okay? Now you just roll for like 4 seconds. Just pan over. Make sure you get all the girls in the shot. Just make sure you can see my cock as well. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. Suddenly he's lost all his fucking aura. Oh no. Oh. Okay, guys. We all know who Fit and Fearless is. Yeah, we all know who that is, of course. He is also.
Some of these guys be giving good advice, you know. I've seen some of Fit's calls with people. But sometimes they just be saying the weirdest things ever.
What I class as a performative male. Every time I see clips of him, it's him saying something insincere or something that I don't even believe he believes, but he knows other people will believe to get his credit up, essentially.
I make $100,000 a year. Am I poor to you?
Yes, technically, yes. 100K is the new broke. A lot of people making 6 figures are still living paycheck to paycheck.
If you make 6 figures and live paycheck to paycheck, you're terrible with money, okay? Just straight up. I don't care where you are in the world. If you're living paycheck to paycheck on 100 grand, even before taxes, you're bad at money. Okay, you just are.
Making 6 figures 10 years ago was impressive, but it's no longer impressive today. I live in Miami. You can't get an apartment for less than $5,000-$6,000 here. How the fuck you only gonna make 6 figures? If you wanna live in a nice city with a lot of things to do, you need to learn to make more money. You might need to work 2 jobs.
Look, I know Miami's expensive. I know it. I've never been there, but I know it's expensive. You cannot tell me that 100K a year is not enough to live there. Surely there are
100K, yeah, how
people
much
in
is
Miami
that
who make
per
like
month?
50K and like, yeah, maybe struggle but live there. You're telling me you double that and it's like, no, sorry, no. You have to work 8 jobs. You have to be earning at least 10 million. And you know what? I'm gonna prove it. Okay, no, I'm not gonna move to Miami, but in GTA 6, I'm gonna see how far 100K a year will take me. To be fair, it probably won't take me anywhere in GTA. Just a separate note, isn't it weird how inflation is even real inside of GTA 5? Like, do you remember when $1 million in GTA 5 Online was like enough to just, you know, like that you could You know, that was a thing.
You could live off
But now
it.
it's like you can't buy shit with $1 million. I think that's really interesting that inflation's even within a video game when it literally does not have to be. There is no economy in GTA 5 in the actual game.
Just let the kids believe in Santa. After all, you believed the 9 to 5 was gonna make you rich.
Yeah. Dude, let's just sit in this restaurant, okay? Wait for my steak to come. Wait until I'm a few mouthfuls in, and then hit record, and then I'm gonna say my really cool line. Okay? It is so uncool
When he
you
says
think
it
about,
like that,
okay,
when he
who
says
wrote-
it like that, it's like, what that guy is doing is so cringe. But before he said it, I'm just looking at a guy who's just saying something. I don't really care about what he's saying. I don't have a 9 to 5. I'm going to school. Like, like if I saw that on my TikTok for you page, I would just be like, oh, right? But when he says it like, oh wait, let me wait for my steak to get here and get a few bites in. Roll the camera. Let the kids believe in Santa. Okay, now it's like, that's kind of cringy. That's weird.
This, how did they rehearse it? Was it rehearsed? Did they pick the location? How did the conversation go when they were picking the location? Like, if you look at all the kind of work that goes into creating these clips and the actual production behind it, it does make your point a lot less kind of impactful. Like, just think about this guy basically just telling you to buy his course and saying that you suck for working a 9 to 5 when he probably had to do that about 3 times because he kept like stuttering over the word Santa. Just let the kids believe in Santa. After all, you believe oh shit. Fuck.
Look at this fucking bullshit. It's 5:42 and everybody's coming back from their fucking jobs. I'm 19. I make 50 to 100
You're 19?
I bought my dream car cash.
Flexing, which means showing off, which means showing, which means show, which means performance, which means performative, is performative.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay? I love how you're just like slating people for being stuck in
5
traffic
minutes.
from the POV of someone who is also in traffic. Like, if you're gonna hammer your point home, dude, at least do it in like a fucking helicopter. Okay, that would have literally made this entire reel,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't make any
Be
sense.
up there like, look at these motherfuckers stuck in traffic. I'm up in the sky, bitch. I'm only 19. Hey, yo, get lit. Yo, what do you call the guys who drive a helicopter? Pilot. Get down there for a few seconds, just a little close. Don't touch their cars. They might sulela me with their brokenness. And then it's like floating like this. This is the distance between the cars and the helicopter, and it's just like, and it's just laughing at them like, get me the fuck out of here, bro. Do they even fly like that? Do they do this, or are they always like? They must be like that. But hey man, we have reached the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and DM me any video y'all want me to react to. And I'll see y'all in the next one.